Okay. I'll do the little thing, okay?
Do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm already live. Go.
Oh, okay. LucasArts jingle number 2.
Wow.
What? Whoa, in stereo.
I'm not even. Oh, now I hear it. Okay.
Oh. We're here today. It's amazing. We're here today to discuss Star Wars, the Obi-Wan TV show. I know it's not a game. Everyone knows it's not a game. That would be a pretty bad idea to review it if it weren't a game. If I thought it was a game.
I thought it was a game.
You did?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. What console did you play it on? Or just PC or what?
It's always PC. Yeah, I just wish there were more choices of what the story would do. You know.
Yeah.
Like, don't you just hate it when you have like this cool story and then like your character decides to spare the bad guy the millionth fucking time?
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Talking about Last of Us 2, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
That game that I clearly played on my PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So I am Purple Colonel. This is Florian Himsel, Game Squid, or no, Himsel Games now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Himsel Games.
Movie reviewer extraordinaire and video game programmer and video game designer as well. You know.
Yeah, I do occasionally design them before I program them.
Yeah, that's probably.
So what did you think of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the TV show?
I thought it was completely average, and there was a lot of stuff that was really, really lame and bad.
Well,
it's not horrible.
Well,
yeah.
I think it started off really good, but then it was a complete waste of time.
That's understandable, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you didn't see that one coming. I thought you'd love it. I thought I'd love it, huh?
Yeah. Because that's the opposite opinion of me, so I don't know.
We're just solar opposites, yeah.
Yeah. We have to be. What's the point of doing a podcast if you don't vehemently disagree with everything?
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be the most boring episode, right? No, I'm sure we hate it for different reasons, right? So, what did you like and what did you hate?
I liked Ewan McGregor. He's good doing his thing, he's Ewan McGregor.
Yep.
That was pretty good. I did not like Darth Vader at all. I thought that the way that he was. Well, there's some parts of him that are okay, like the bits where he's like doing cool stuff. That's good. That's like a really good high quality like fan film kind of moment.
You know,
outside of that.
You know, I hate how he's like displayed in his lava fortress, but like all you see is just like the red sky. So like, wow, way to use all that lava. I sure see all that lava there. Maybe he should have made like a lava fountain or something outside his castle.
Yeah,
like really.
I don't know. I think the lava fucking castle thing. I think that's one of the lamest things in fiction. Period.
I mean, in theory it's good, but then like visually it's trash. I don't know how they made it so ugly. Like
it's
Jesus.
The Mandalorian looked a little cheap. It did not look like a fucking college production.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's insane. Like, wow, this lava castle. You realize that lava, you should use at least the lighting. Like, at least have some cool lighting. Maybe some kind of like Third Reich-esque kind of castle. That might have been cool, but like it's just like a big tuning fork.
Of course, you of all people want more Third Reich imagery.
I mean, that's what the Empire should be, isn't
it? That's true. Yeah, I mean that would make sense. Yeah.
Like even the TIE fighters are like little swastikas, right?
Wait, are they?
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're like a little H.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I think of them as swastikas, okay? Jeez.
Yeah. Just like it's what you see when you wake up in the morning when you're going to bed in your dreams, you know?
Yeah, I just got swastikas everywhere, all over my room.
My God.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Yeah.
So I guess what should we start out with? What do you think of I guess just the overall storyline being told, like the progression of events from point A, old man on the planet, to old man on the planet again, but like sadder and his night.
Well, I think it definitely made like the Star Wars as a whole worse. So, like I feel like they could have told like any story that would have been better than this, because like I feel like they should have not done the way the showdown, because it's just too stupid. I can't believe that like Obi-Wan is such a piece of shit character. He always gets everything wrong. He always like trains up the other guy, and then he doesn't like his plan is failure, like every time. Like when he,
now that I think about it, you're right.
and now
he's not very effective at all, is he?
And right here we have the perfect opportunity for him to end it all and kill Vader, but now he's like, nah.
Yeah. Well, you see, then we couldn't have those movies that came out 40 years ago that we're still banking on to this very day.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like we shouldn't have had that showdown in that case. Or maybe, maybe it should have just made it so that he gets saved by like his stormtroopers or something. Like anything would have been better than Obi-Wan just outright sparing Darth Vader. Yeah, just like what could go wrong? Like kill Hitler? No thanks. We believe in pacifism. Yeah. That's why we need to spare Darth Vader, Hitler on. We need to leave him alive so that he can fester in his resentment,
and then come back and kill you 10 years later.
Yeah,
like he was sitting there telling Obi-Wan directly, no, you didn't destroy me. I have become a terrible person through my own resentment. He like said that to his face, and he's like, okay, well, I still feel pretty bad, so I'm not gonna kill you now.
Yeah, doesn't he like say, I will do terrible things or something?
Probably, yeah. I don't remember.
I feel like it was implied in some way. Did he like swear revenge or something? God damn it, just kill him already, you fucking piece of shit. God, this is exactly... I mean, it makes perfect sense, okay? I guess it does make perfect sense. Like we always wonder, what was Obi-Wan doing all this time? Well, now we know. He was still a pathetic piece of shit who couldn't finish the job, even then. Like, the entire life he has is just a complete waste of time. He just made everyone who he met worse, okay?
Yeah, like, he's a better character if he just spent fucking... like 40 years like away, or I don't. He looks like he ages 40 years between those movies, but it's like 20 years.
Is it?
Like he's, yeah, he fucking because he becomes Alec Guinness, the fucking 70-year-old actor. So
yeah, it has to be because Luke is like I guess
he's like 18
20.
or something.
Wow, really? I guess it would be 30 or something. But yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, he's played by a 30-year-old because everyone was. Yeah, there's like just the. It works better if he's just like an old man who fucking failed the one time and left and devoted his life to like trying to help this kid become like a better person than he is, and then he like gets like he sacrifices himself on the Death Star or whatever. Like that works better than him going and fighting the guy again and again and just sparing him every time.
Yeah, and it's
like, it's so weird.
It's not like he didn't. It's not like he didn't see the problem with Darth Vader. It's not like he saw Darth Vader threaten to kill like all the good people of the show. It's like, yeah, no.
Yeah. Like in the prequels, he actively saw Darth Vader like kill children on like the little hologram thing.
Well, you gotta kill children. Jesus. Come on.
I mean, it is the Star Wars way.
Yeah, you gotta slay the younglings. It has to be done.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could forgive him for not doing anything then, and like, I mean, he cut off his limbs, so I guess he probably could have.
Yeah,
it was like, reasonable to assume he would die, but
next, like on fire there, which makes sense. But like this time, there's no fucking excuse.
I mean, he probably should have actually killed him too, because that would probably have been more merciful. But okay.
Yeah,
just leave a burning corpse. Hell yeah.
I mean, the reason these things are the way they are is just because the rest of the franchise has to exist, and it's like, good God.
Well, I
And,
mean,
like, just fucking make new content with new characters if you can't find a good way to push
don't
this franchise forward with the old ones.
Don't say that.
What?
I mean, there can be some good characters. Like, I think Riva was pretty cool until
I thought she was actually, like, one of the better characters. Like, the lines weren't great because the writing was pretty off the wall and stuff, but, like, her acting is pretty good.
Well, I liked her really a lot before she turned good again or something.
Yeah.
Like, holy
She's
shit!
way more vicious and stuff than Vader, like a different sort of Sith character that I'm sure there's 50 of in the cartoon. But yeah,
I actually liked her dialogue too. It's like, oh yeah, the Jedi have betrayed you. Wow, I heard that. Mm-hmm. So, like, when she says the Jedi have betrayed you, that was good, you know? Tell the galaxy that the Jedi have betrayed you. But, you know what?
Yeah.
I didn't need that to actually mean that she literally felt betrayed by the Jedi because Vader was a Jedi who almost killed her. I didn't need that story on her, okay?
I think that works. That's fine.
No,
That's
it doesn't.
It's a Star Wars thing, you know?
Yeah, but that means
she hates him because you tried to kill her. This is his thing.
Yeah, but that means that she can... Now she's just a pathetic revenge drone. She was so good when she was just evil for her own sake. That was good. But now she's just evil so she can kill the bad guy. What? Excuse me?
Well, no, she's evil so she can be redeemed at the end and start her journey to the light in her own spin-off TV show that I'm sure is coming. Because the actress who played her, by the way, is a like executive producer or something on the show. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's too bad. I mean, it's really too bad that we can't have an empowered female villain, okay? I guess we gotta cuck out and make her positive in some way. She can't even go through with killing the younglings. God, like the first step in becoming a proper Hitler. No, we can't do that.
I think the fact that she, like, spares Luke at the very end of the show, and she's like, oh, I couldn't do it, and Obi-Wan's like, oh, that means you still have good in you. Does that imply that, like, she, as an Inquisitor, whose job it is to go and murder, like, child Jedi, has just never succeeded in doing that one time in her whole career of, like 10 plus years doing that?
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily their job, like
it is. That's literally their job.
No. I think their job is to like capture the children so they can be brought to the dark side. So I don't think they actually do the murdering themselves.
Wait, but in the show, actually, she killed like that one other Jedi guy who was on Tatooine, though.
Yeah, but he's not a child. They need the children to corrupt them.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure this is all explained in 50 million comic books and TV shows.
Yeah, I watched some lore videos. Apparently, they train the younglings in the art of the dark side. That's how they made the Inquisitors, apparently. Even though I guess that doesn't actually make sense because they're too old. Huh.
I mean,
maybe
they were like 10, and actually, you're right.
They're 10 years.
Everyone ages fucking 20 years. Everyone ages double the time in just that specific time frame, though, because for the rest of the universe, they age in real time.
Except for the clones. The clones also age super fast.
Yeah. They wouldn't age as fast if it weren't for just whatever the fuck in the universe is causing them to go from 20 to Alec Guinness in a matter of months.
Maybe it's just Luke who just never grows up. Luke and Leia, they just stayed young for 40 years. Yeah,
I got Harrison Ford looked pretty rough in Force Awakens, so that could be him and Lando actually. Oh God.
That's how it goes. Man, wouldn't that be fucking great if we had like a spin-off series of Reva, but she stays evil and she just keeps hunting Jedi? I would fucking love that. That'd be the
pretty
best
cool,
thing ever.
honestly. Yeah.
Man, what a shame.
How many times have we seen the fucking Sith fucking redemption story? It's the plot of the first 3 movies. It's the plot of it's like inverted in the prequels, and then the sequels it's the same plot, and like that happens so many fucking times and everything else. Like, it's just why can't some of these people have to be just like evil bastards, right? Like, they can't all just turn good.
Yeah, I mean, at least we got Vader being kind of evil, even though he has to spare everyone too. He can't kill Obi-Wan. He can't kill Reva. Does he actually kill anyone in this fucking show?
Well, he kills a bunch of random background characters to draw out Obi-Wan.
And then he can't walk through the fire. Like he
yeah.
like he's stopped by a little fire.
I mean,
well, actually,
if you've ever seen like the stormtrooper combat in the series though, where like they get shot one time with the most common gun in the world and they just fall over dead. Like armor in this universe is worthless, apparently.
yeah, but
So-
he has the Force. The Force is more powerful than anything. He could have.
Oh yeah, he
could've
did
jumped.
literally just blow it out, or like a moment before, didn't
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
he? Yeah. Oh
Well,
god.
Okay, I like to think that this makes sense because he knows that he would be too slow to follow them because he's in the big clunky suit and he doesn't have
Yeah.
legs. But like, other than that, like he could have at least tried to walk through the fire, you know,
Yeah.
or blow it out, you know.
Oh god, do you remember the scene like right before the fire bit where he's stealthing and he's somehow sneaking up on Obi-Wan with his fucking glowing buttons, his 500-pound armor, his like loud ass breathing that he just has constantly.
Does he have that constantly? I understood that he.
Apparently, I think there's like a way that he can turn it off for a second, but still, you should be able to hear or see him coming. I think just a bit. Maybe the lightsaber that he was holding in front of his face was like so blinding that Obi-Wan couldn't see anything else. Or
I saw
don't know.
I saw that he like lost. I saw that he got hit in the end, and that's when he started breathing the iconic way.
No, he's doing that the whole time. Like he does that in fucking episode 3, even when they put him in the suit for the first time. So
Wow.
because he just does that, yeah.
I mean,
Because it's like I assume it's just pumping his lungs like separately from, yeah.
That's how it
like-
goes.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
you-
weird because you can hear him talking while he's breathing, so I assume that's like a whole separate thing. Like they've, I don't know,
Well,
put him on a permanent ventilator.
I'm just looking at your stream. Wow, you just have Rich Evans fapping there the entire time. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I fucking love Star Wars. You know.
You don't even have Obi-Wan. You just have Darth Vader. That's all you got. Wow.
Well, that's why we watch this show, to see fucking Darth Vader again. That's it,
I
right?
guess so. Wow. I mean, it would have been. God, it would have been fine without the showdown. I don't know. Without that, it could have been fine.
But that's like, the thing is, the whole fucking conceit of this show is so people who watched the prequels when they were 5 years old could see the same two characters look at each other again, played by the same actors, and go, oh my god, that's so deep, that's so heavy, oh, it tugged on my heartstrings. Like, that is the point of this show. And so they had to do it, you know?
I mean, I guess they have it like all the time in like Clone Wars. They stare down Vader too. It's like, yeah, I guess
Yeah,
you
and
gotta,
fucking,
you gotta
they
have
do...
it.
In that fucking Star Wars like Rebels show, they have the exact same moment where where Ahsoka, I think, instead of Obi-Wan, like cuts off his mask and like you can see his one eye poking out, and he's like, staring her down like, oh, and it's the same scene, but just done in a TV show.
Yeah, it's just
years
the other
before.
side of the mask.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it's a
I guess-
shitty mask too.
Yeah, this time he got the iconic cut, I guess, from that we know in the other one. Okay, you know what? The showdown would have worked. Just make it so that there's a reason why he spared him. Just like make it so that maybe Palpatine shows up, or maybe there's like a million stormtroopers, or maybe Vader has set it up so that he has to save Leia or something. But anything then, just like Obi-Wan just
bring fucking Leia
retardedly
back in there.
he just retardedly spares the worst person in the universe, so he can go on to commit 10 more genocides.
It's so fucking weird.
I mean, I guess it's just poetry, you know. It makes perfect sense.
It rhymes. Yeah.
It does because this is just the Jedi way, you know. They're always too pathetic to finish the job. That's
Exactly.
That's why.
How long did fucking Sam Jackson have that lightsaber pointed to Palpatine's throat in that one scene? Like 5 minutes on end.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly why Palpatine had to corrupt Anakin, because Anakin is the only one who could finish the job. He tested him. Can you finish this old man who would definitely commit more genocides? And Anakin is like, hell yeah, slice that head off. And
exactly.
Yeah, he showed Dooku how it's done, and that's when Palpatine knew that this is the only Jedi who is worth a damn.
Yeah.
Look, you gotta use some kind of mute button for that one.
I gotta. Sorry. Fuck. I'll try. Yeah.
So
I'm recovering from surgery. That's my excuse.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. How? Yeah, I guess you're just like Darth Vader, man.
Yeah.
You gotta harness your disgusting noises to. No, don't.
Okay.
I regret this decision.
People in my chat are asking where was Darth Maul, which he was in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and Rebels. And they had the big epic confrontation between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul again in that show. So they couldn't redo it in like with the actors or like anyone cares about in live action.
I mean, it would be unnecessary, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and in that show, by the way, it's Obi-Wan's not on some fucking stupid ass adventure. Darth Maul like comes to him as like a pathetic, broken, old ass, weird, spiky alien guy, and like basically just begs him to fucking off him because he led a miserable, horrible life throughout the whole cartoon.
That must have been like 5 years after the events of this show, right? So he's still a little good, but he's not peak Obi-Wan.
He has like the whole he has like white hair, like Alec Guinness look more so.
Oh, even
in
older
that show,
then.
yeah. I don't know. I think it's probably about 5 years later. I don't know.
Wait, this is 10 years after episode 3, so.
Yeah, but then the Rebel show is like 5 or 6 years later, I think. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but that was a flash forward to when they had the Obi-Wan show done.
Yeah,
I think. Well, wait, Rebels wasn't that in Clone Wars?
No, there's the Clone Wars show, and then there's Rebels, which is like takes place after Episode 3. So it's
Wait, no, that can't be right. Really?
Yeah, it's the whole plot because they're the rebels, like the Rebel Alliance. You know.
Wait, yeah, after Episode 3, but a lot after, right? More like
it's like right before Episode 4.
Yeah,
that's the
Yeah, so it's before Episode 4. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. But I thought that I could have sworn that they had the Maul showdown in Clone Wars, but I guess it doesn't matter. They're kind of similar, I guess, even though that Rebels clearly has like less likable characters overall.
Well, I haven't actually watched either of them, so.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've seen a bunch of clips though, and a lot of it just seems okay.
You should probably watch Clone Wars and then The Bad Batch. That's pretty good.
And I don't wanna. I don't care about anything like close to the prequels at all. Like I don't know.
Unbelievable. Of course you don't.
I think the prequels are like a fucking disaster, and I'd never want anything to do with them ever again, including this show. So, yeah. Remember fucking Hayden Christensen, like when he's just like himself there at like during the time of Episode 2 when he's supposed to be 20 and he looks like he's 50.
Yeah, you really think they would have used some kind of CGI to make him young, but now he's just like old.
Like the CGI, like de-aged Mark Hamill always looks terrible, but at least it looks like him at the time period it's supposed to be, you know?
Oh, I thought he looked fine. He just sounded really awful in Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's like it kind of goes back and forth in that. It's weird.
But yeah,
like I think one season it was like, I don't know.
Well, you keep talking shit about these shows, but Mandalorian is like some of the best shit ever, you know. And
Mandalorian is, you know what? It's a perfectly serviceable, enjoyable TV show, and the only reason people think it's like fucking a masterpiece is because everything else that had come out before it for Star Wars for like 30 years had been just fucking garbage.
How dare you?
The standards were so low. That's the only reason.
I thought you liked the sequels.
I like half of Episode 8, pretty much. Like I like what Episode 8 was trying to do more than I like the actual movie itself. So yeah,
I like when Luke says that the Jedi are a complete failure, and they've just like.
Is he wrong?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's like that's what we see in this show too, where he just spares him for no reason. Yeah. Like
honestly, if George Lucas had all this shit like planned out like he claims to, he should have made it so that in Return of the Jedi, they don't like the Jedi Order doesn't like try to reform at the end or whatever. Like Luke shouldn't have been sent off to create more Jedi. He should have fucking realized that the shit's horrible and done something different. And that way they could have led into like a better series of sequels, you know?
Well, I mean, he couldn't have realized that because he was infected by the Jedi mind disease, you know?
Like like a prion he picked up in fucking Dagobah or something. Some horrible brain-eating amoeba.
No, they're just like they're doing too many drugs and they're becoming too pacifist. That's all.
That's true, yeah.
Now, honestly, Luke shouldn't have won either. He's the same bullshit, you know. He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna spare Vader when I have a chance to kill him. That's what I'll do.
No, but that's a fucking great redemption story, though, because that's the whole thing. No, he spares him, and then he's like, look, because he knows the fucking whole place is about to explode anyway, so it doesn't matter. He wants to give he wants to have his father save him, you know. it's the whole thing. That's the whole point of the best trilogy of movies of all time.
Wow. Yeah. No, I disagree. Like the pacifism is definitely the worst thing about it. And he's like, yeah, oh no, I can't save this. I can't kill the bad guy. What am I gonna be, the bad
he's
guy?
His father.
Oh
he's
no,
dad.
no, that's not why. He would have been this way to anyone.
No.
He would have spared any version of Space Hitler, okay? Even one that isn't his dad.
I don't think so. When he went to, because like he fucking interrupted his training and everything to go like confront Vader and try to kill them like during Empire, you know?
Yeah, that's when he still had the right idea. Oh man.
The point is that he would have been giving into his anger if he killed him.
Yeah,
in that scene in Return of the Jedi, and that's bad. You gotta use forgiveness, not continued rage. You can't continue the cycle of violence.
But that's all wrong. Wait, are you agreeing with that, or are you mocking that statement?
No, I think that's the whole conceit of the Star Wars original trilogy, is that violence perpetuating is not good. You gotta put an end to it with forgiveness.
I hate everything about that, you know?
Why?
Like, the fact that... Like, all the people all the Jedi are just so stupid and up their own ass, and they're always like, oh no, do not kill the bad guy. We do not kill the bad guy around here. And like, Yoda is the worst one of them. He's like, war does not make one great. Yeah, it does actually. If you're fighting Nazis, that makes you great. Okay, Yoda, you fucking, you deserter. Why don't you go and do something about the state of the universe?
He's gotta stay in his swamps, fucking doing whatever swamp drugs he's got. Swamp gas. I'm sure all the fucking mist in the air in those scenes are like...
He doesn't even have food. You see how much he loves it when there's like a...
Oh yeah, he's like stealing hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah, when there's a protein bar in R2-D2 and he's like, yeah, hell yeah, real food? Wow, I completely forgot real food. He's like completely feral.
Oh.
And like nobody gets it, okay?
Little man.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, nobody gets it. You can't use...
Fucking Muppet, just hiding in the woods.
Yeah, you can't use the Force to be peaceful, okay? Like, it's literally the Force. If things don't go your way, you have to force them. That's why, like, the pacifism in Star Wars never
like
worked
a life
for me.
Force. It's whatever. You're a fucking Sith in the making, okay?
Anything's better than being a Jedi, okay?
I mean,
I'd rather, like, at least...
Darth Vader is like the cool character and stuff, you know? I'm sure they sell more red lightsabers than green ones.
Yeah, at least the Sith can kill their enemies, okay? At least
there's so much
they know
more
how
effective.
to end it. Yeah.
There's like 2 of them against the fucking shit billion of them in the prequels, and they're still doing better.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they had the clone troopers, but yeah, wow.
Yeah.
The Jedi are truly pathetic, and this show, I guess, perfectly underlines it. I guess if that's the moral of the story, then maybe he should have like learned that. Maybe he should have like seen all of his friends die, and then in the end he still couldn't defeat Vader, and then we should have seen we should have seen him hate himself because he couldn't kill Vader. But instead he flies off into the sunset, and he's like, yeah, we guys are cool. We can't kill the bad guy, and he sees Reva, and she's like, oh, I can't kill this little kid. He's like, hell yeah, not killing things.
You're a good guy now.
That's how we do it.
You didn't kill this one kid.
Being
Congratulations.
ineffective.
Good job.
You have good in you because you're completely ineffective at what you do.
I'm sure it was very hard for you to not murder that child.
Yeah.
Like, good God. What? Since we've been talking about just like Obi-Wan and Darth Vader the whole time, what do you think of baby Leia?
Oh, she's great. Yeah, I love little girl boss Leia.
I thought she was. I thought, like a lot of things in this, her her writing was like not great, but her acting was like on point and pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I always have hard time distinguishing those things. But you complain about like the writing all the time, and all you mean is like the lines, right? So is that really...
yeah. Well, the lines and also the fact that like so much bullshit happens that just doesn't make sense, like throughout the show, like fucking leaving people alive multiple times, like you've said, with Vader leaving Reva alive, fucking not pursuing Obi-Wan, like the fact that there's multiple like episodes where they go to a planet, they rescue Leia, and then they leave, and nothing of consequence really gets changed or done throughout the story as that's happening. Like no relationships are built, really, outside of maybe Leia a little bit and Obi-Wan, and like they're just like they go to that stupid planet in the stupid fucking ocean or whatever on that little tiny set, and it's just this. There's like 4 people walking around in that place, and Leia's on there. You know, like she's been she gets caught so many times, and like just goes like it felt like it was spinning its wheels and wasting time for so much of this show's runtime.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, because like the best parts were the stuff where they like infiltrated the Empire and stuff. So the best part was when they were saving Leia, I guess. And I mean, when they had
that's good, but like you can't do that multiple times in a single fucking story.
I mean, you probably could. I mean, like
that's lame.
He rescued her, but he still had to get her out of there, you know. I think.
Yeah,
but
then he went to like a whole nother planet and he rescued her some more, and then she got fucking caught again because everyone left her alone for no reason in that stupid tunnel. Like, I don't.
Wait, no, weren't they fighting Vader at the same time?
Yeah, but like, there was that lady there who went to fucking help Obi-Wan or whatever. Obi-Wan tries to sacrifice himself so many times in the show, and no one will let him. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes the most sense for him, because he just wants to die at this point.
Yeah. But he's got too much pride. He can't just like die. He has to die in a blaze of glory. And by the time they got to episode 4, he finally did it by just fucking. He was like, okay, in the middle of this duel, I'm just gonna put up my fucking lightsaber. I'm gonna stand there and let him kill me. Fuck it. This is the best I'm gonna get. And that's how he went out.
It all makes sense now. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how
shitty at killing himself.
Yeah, I love how he just brought Luke onto this like Empire outpost, like completely screwed, right?
Death Star. Yeah.
Was that the Death Star?
Yeah, in episode 4.
Yeah, he would have been completely caught for sure, and then like Obi-Wan also sacrifices himself completely pointlessly. How did he ever expect this plan to work out? That's crazy. Oh man,
it's so weird. I mean, he turned off like the tractor beams so they could get out of the place, so they could leave the Death Star. Yeah, that's about it.
If only they had any kind of like hyperspeed capability to chase them, you know. Like,
oh yeah, you know,
anything. Yeah. No, they're just gone. Damn.
I mean, that's like, I have no idea how the hyperspace stuff works, especially with The Last Jedi, how it works in that. And like you can't do it sometimes, like they're out of fuel or whatever the fuck, and you can track them through hyperspace, but sometimes you can't. Like that's, I have no clue how hyperspace shit works in this franchise at all.
I like
no idea.
I like how Solo says, "Oh, we can't rush these calculations. We gotta make sure the computer has the right course. We could land in a star." Yeah. And then in this very series, we have Obi-Wan just like flicking on the button and like going into hyperspace instantly. It's good that he has the Force, I guess. Yeah.
He has the marketable little toy drone to help him out. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. I have no idea.
Well, I assume he used the Force. He's too good.
Probably. I think Rey used the Force to get through that thing in 9 to get to the Empire's planet. Did she even go to that? I don't remember. Yeah, she did. Well, yeah, that's where the end of the movie takes place.
The Empire planet, where they had like all the Sith.
The Sith planet with the cheering Sith and the Sith cultists in the background.
Were they ghosts or were they cultists? Wow.
I think they were cultists. I don't know. No one knows what the fuck was going on in that movie, least of all the people who made it. Like,
Yeah, that movie was insane.
Yeah,
What a shame.
I fucking love watching it though. It's such a beautiful mess. It's so funny.
I can't believe that you're so rough on the prequels. It's so unfair that you don't get how good they are.
No, they're awful movies to their core. There's not like there's some funny memes in them, but that's like it.
When I was the little boy, I always wanted to grow up to become Jar Jar Binks, you know. And it's still to this
and
day.
now you have.
They still deprive me of the Jar Jar series, you know.
Yeah, they should. I know. Fuck, the guy who played Jar Jar got like suicidal because people kept harassing him in like the streets and shit for playing that character, which was just like awful.
Yeah, I know.
But, like,
what's
so
wrong
I
with
assume
that?
he has.
He's the best character, and I love how he uses his tongue to eat apples. God damn it! How could anyone hate this creature?
I fucking hate him because he's an annoying and a shitty character, but like that's not the actor's fault. It's fucking George Lucas, you know, the writer-director guy.
It's not fair. He's the best character ever.
He's a funnier character than we've ever had before.
We should have seen him in this show. That would have been the best.
Yeah. So I wonder if there's like a canonical like death form or something. Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah, I think there is like a comic or something.
Yeah. I'm sure in Legends he's died in like 15 comics because no one was keeping track of the canon, so they just like killed him repeatedly for the joke throughout that.
Yeah, he's just suicidal because he enabled the Empire, yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about like really lame comedy characters, how do you like the fake Jedi in this one?
The fake. Wait, which? That guy. He was pretty
scammer.
Cool.
Yeah,
he's a good character. I thought he was fun. Yeah.
I cringed so hard, but then I guess he became slightly less horrible when he helped out. Actually.
Yeah, he's a prick, but he has morals. You know, he's like Han Solo, kinda, but like more of an asshole.
And more of an asshole? That can't be right, can it?
He's fucking just stealing money from desperate people, you know?
No, but
and he's getting them where they have to go, but like, you know, still rude. I'm looking it up, by the way, in Star Wars Legends, Jar Jar Binks apparently never died.
So, wow. Damn it, you should have used him.
In the fucking special editions of the last movie, you can see, like, you can hear him on Naboo going, "We are free!" in the fucking celebration scene. That's why he's still fucking around.
Wait, in what movie?
in Return of the Jedi, like in the special editions where they've gone back and added prequel bullshit to these like beloved films. He is in Return of the Jedi. It's so fucking bad. It's so awful.
Man, if only Disney hadn't ruined Star Wars, how we could have explored this great storyline of
we could have had the fucking ruined versions of these movies that George Lucas did like 10 years earlier. Fuck.
Yeah, we could have had. We could have finally found out what happened to Jar Jar, but it was not meant to be, sadly.
In current canon, he's also not dead because of fucking. Oh no, but he's living as a clown. Like a shitty clown on the streets, apparently. That's good.
I mean, I feel like he'd make a great clown, but okay.
I mean, yeah, but it's gonna be fucking miserable for him, and that's what he deserves. Because didn't he pass like the fucking winning vote to allow Palpatine to become like the Chancellor or something in that show or in the movie?
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, he's which is why everyone thinks he's the fucking like evil mastermind of the whole franchise, Darth Jar Jar.
Yeah. Well, that would have been the best, man.
Would have been a better fucking ending for them to do for 9, honestly, than bringing back Palpatine.
I mean, I love Palpatine too, but I mean, it didn't really make sense.
Overall, it's probably better for like the world and for everyone that we get more Ian McDiarmid doing his thing. Yeah, he was in this show, but he wasn't allowed to like do anything cool. He was just sitting there.
Wait, which actor is he? Is he the one who played?
He's Palpatine, yeah.
Is he Palpatine from the prequels?
He's Palpatine in all of them. Same guy. Because he was like a young guy in the 1980s. They just put him in old age makeup. Like, he was at the right age in the prequels. So.
Weird. Yeah. I could have sworn I read that he died. Wow, that's crazy.
No. I mean, Christopher Lee died, who played what's his name? The other guy.
Count
A lot of people
Dooku.
involved in this series have died, but yeah, not him.
Count Dooku is long dead anyway. So
Yeah.
it's too bad. I guess like the last we see of Christopher Lee is when he plays the Hobbit. You know.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah.
He's so decrepit in that one. So
Yeah.
old.
Man,
What a shame.
he deserved better than the fucking Hobbit trilogy. God damn it.
No way.
Well, we've already decided we got to do the Hobbit trilogy someday on this show. So, yeah,
Oh yeah, wow. So
because you're one of 3 people in the world who enjoys that.
you motherfucker. They're generally pretty highly rated on IMDb. You're all insane. Hating on The Hobbit for no reason. Wow.
They've got a lot of the same problems as like this show and fucking the prequels and everything. So I don't know.
Yeah, the prequels are also perfect in every way, so I'll take
No.
that.
It looks so bad, man. Like the fucking green screen alone in those movies is so fucking awful in the prequels.
No, looks fine to me. And at
No,
least we've got
I
like
can't.
the racist Italian guy, you know. Wait, is he
The what?
Italian? The spaghetti alien.
What? The what? I don't know what you're talking about.
The guy who has the restaurant, is he Italian? I don't
Oh,
know.
Dexter Jetster?
Maybe.
I don't think he's Italian. I think he's just weird.
No, he's definitely doing.
Dexter
maybe.
Jetster. I mean, there's plenty of racial stereotypes in those prequels.
There sure is.
Like fucking, oh god, it's fucking Watto with the big nose and like the fucking hat they give him in episode 2. Like, good god, like holy shit, how is that? How did that get through?
And he's so unshaven. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Dexter
thought he was.
Jetster.
I
Have you
thought-
ever noticed Dexter Jetster has a fucking mustache? That's my favorite part
Wow.
of that character.
So apparently the actor for Palpatine is 77 years old. Wow.
Yeah, he's getting up there. But like he would have, that means he would have been 40 in when he played Palpatine the first time. So
Yeah, Dexter Jetster. That really is him. Wow. I really thought he was Italian or something. Wait, what? Yeah, look at
I
that
don't
food.
remember how he sounds. It's weird.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember either.
Hmm.
He just
And yeah,
has,
he's
like-
serving up whatever horrible food there is.
Well, he's always got way too many arms, so I'm sure he's great at cooking. Okay.
Yeah. In the Clone Wars, there's like a bad guy who has like 2 double-bladed lightsabers. Who's one of those guys with the 4 arms? It's fucking insane.
Is he fat too?
No, he's way thinner.
Wow. What a shame.
Yeah,
I had
I
hoped
think
they'd all be
taller, too.
fat.
he's like the Giga Chad version or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cocked again. Oh.
Oh man, this fucking franchise, dude.
Alright, well, I feel like
Yeah.
this will probably be a shorter episode.
Probably, yeah. What else is there to talk about, really? What do you think of the lady who sacrificed herself with the bomb at the one point?
Wait, which one?
Do you leave much of an impression?
Was she the one who pretended to be, like...
Yeah,
an
pretended to be
officer?
yeah,
Well,
impersonated them.
yeah, I feel like she was probably, like, the most interesting, because she was, like, actually trying to be...
I mean,
Yeah,
she was something.
She was, like, a real
Yeah.
rebel or something, but like, Obi-Wan is just, like a
Yeah.
tourist, I guess, when it comes to being a rebel. He's basically...
Yeah, Obi-Wan's fucking... He gets through with so much easy shit in this.
Yeah.
Like, he's walking around in his Jedi robes the whole time and no one notices. Like, so weird.
Well, I guess on a sand planet, you're bound to have people with robes, but yeah.
Well, what's fucking... This is one of the things I hate most about fucking Star Wars as a whole. And this goes back all the way to fucking Empire. The Obi-Wan has those robes because everyone on Tatooine has those stupid-looking robes, you know? Because that's just what people wear on the sand planet. The fucking Jawas have them, Uncle Owen has them.
Yeah.
But then, for some reason, you go to the swamp planet and you meet Yoda, and he has the same fucking robes. Why?
Well, you see, it's just
And then everyone
it's just an amazing coincidence that people in Tatooine also wear the same clothes as just the Jedi Masters, okay?
I guess so, yeah.
It just fit really well for Obi-Wan, because he could just, like... You know, that's why they didn't recognize him. He didn't actually have his Jedi robes at all. He exchanged them for, like, like generic Tatooine robes. You know, that's why they didn't see it, because there's like a difference they can see somehow.
There's a different the coat it closes differently. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man. Yeah. I'm curious now. Do you know about like the special edition changes for Star Wars?
Yeah, sure.
Like how Hayden Christensen is also in Episode 6 now?
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if those are the ones I binge or not when I watched the original trilogy.
I mean, unless you're going out of your way, they are, because you can't get the unaltered versions anymore. They're just not available anywhere.
I mean, there's like good changes too, so whatever.
There's a couple, like just some basic like effects, like kind of tune-ups and stuff. Like you can't see all the black outlines and everything in Hoth, you know. But like adding CGI creatures, I think is just bizarre and ugly.
No, it made sense. There had to be CGI creatures everywhere.
I mean, I guess that's the Star Wars universe, you know, like these ugly, stupid monsters walking around.
Yeah, the same way.
Used to have a fucking wolf man in A New Hope in the diner. Or cantina.
And now, what's he now?
He's like this ugly ass fucking. He appears in 2 shots, and they replaced him in both of them with something else, and like, he's like some ugly fucking snail looking guy who's smoking something.
Hell yeah!
I think. It's like just weird CGI flesh blobs and stuff that they've added in everywhere.
Yeah.
And like, there's like one shot in particular where like a fucking low res texture on a shitty dinosaur like walks by in front of one of the most iconic scenes in the movie. That's really good.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Are they never gonna remake those? Damn, that's weird. I mean, they probably look pretty good if they remade them now with the Disney Capital. Oh, what a shame. So anyways, I guess we'll just decide whether or not this is game or lame. Wow, what a hard choice. And then next week we're gonna.
Oh fuck! I had my mic muted for a second. Shit.
and then next. Oh, were you on your stream?
Oh no, I wasn't. No.
Okay. And then next week we're gonna do Doom Eternal.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, I have a turkey to pick about that one, because you're like, oh yeah, Doom has great movement. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it.
Eternal is like the most fun FPS game released in the last like 20 years.
Yeah, it's but why can't you acknowledge that the movement in Doom is trash? Because in Doom Eternal it gets 10 times better by the addition of a dash.
I mean, that's true. I agree. It's way better. Doom 2016's movement is still better than 90% of these fucking
No, it
games.
isn't. It's super unpolished. It's just moving a little too fast.
What? It's better than moving a bit too slow, like everything else.
You have no control over your movement, though. You just go the same speed all the time. Like in other stuff, you have a sprint button, so you can do stuff
you can
faster if you want.
You can go from slow as shit to slow as like ass, like just slightly less slow. Ugh, I fucking hate fucking Call of Duty, Halo. I hate these things, and I'm working on a video about that.
It doesn't even matter, because you don't even feel fast. You're just wrong, okay? Because in Doom 2016,
I mean, playing Doom Eternal kind of ruins it for me. But like if I go back to Doom 2016 without playing Doom Eternal like first, which I always do now, it feels fucking great. I don't know.
No, like you don't even feel fast. You know why? Because all the areas are just that much larger, because they acknowledged that you're going way too fast, so they had to make the areas larger. So you still move, you're still feeling the same, like being slow as in the other shooters, but in this one,
big because you got to jump around too, and they got like vertical mobility, you know.
Yeah, I mean that part's probably fine. Anyways, just more Doom, more Doom rants.
Yeah, this fucking Obi-Wan show is such a nothing thing. We talked about it for like half an hour, and now we're on about Doom and everything else in Star Wars. So,
well, I just wanted to mention that one. Yeah, I mean it's a short show, I guess. I wish they would have done like anything to.
I think it should have either been a movie or a bit longer, so they could flesh out some of their stuff. Like, just cut out some of the stuff that's like a bit too long and pointless, or like lengthen it so that you can give those things points. You know?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's just at a bizarre half measure kind of length. I don't know.
it's too bad. They had so much potential. They could have made Reva, and if she had stayed evil, she would have been my favorite probably, because she really gets
Yeah.
shit done compared to the other Inquisitors. And the other
Yeah.
Inquisitors are pretty cool too. They're like like some kind of. I mean, they got their hierarchy and everything, and they got their cultism, and then they go out and subtly kill like the Jedi. But then she's like. She's impatient and she takes the big risks, and then she kills the Jedi really hard, and that was so good. I fucking love that shit.
She's willing to abandon her post and go run around on the rooftops like Batman to go after and get done what needs to be done. You know.
It was so good, but then they ruin it by making her like not evil. I mean, I guess it's potentially possible that she's like doing something that's morally neutral in her show, and that might be interesting. But damn, I would have loved to see her be evil. I sure hope she doesn't become
a long
fully good.
redemption show might be good, because usually when a character gets redeemed in this series, they just fucking die. So yeah,
I mean,
that's Darth Vader, Kylo, all these people.
I mean, she didn't make it to the next movie, so she probably dies.
Well, or she's out there somewhere, and they just didn't, because they didn't make up the character yet. She wasn't in the other movies.
Yeah, she just didn't give a shit about the Death Star. Yeah.
She's Finn's mother. Who cares? Whatever.
Oh no!
No.
That's so racist.
Hey, fucking episode 9 when they make this hint that Lando is related to like the one black girl in the whole fucking franchise. Like, good God, they started it. Okay. It's so weird.
That's how it goes.
I mean, yeah, everyone's got to be related to everyone in Star Wars. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because eugenics, right? Like anyone who's not related to these characters is just weak and out of control.
Yeah, we could have had an interesting thing with Rey, where her whole thing is that she's a character who doesn't know her place in the world, and no one's gonna like hand it to her, so she has to like carve out her own destiny. No, she's fucking Palpatine. So she can she just has to not be as shitty as Space Hitler, like, and that's her fucking arc now. God, I hate that.
Yeah, that could have been good. I wonder if we're gonna see her again. I mean, I'd probably love to.
Oh, not for a while. They're gonna wait until the fucking fans of like the people who are watching Force Awakens at 5 years old until they're like old enough to get their own Disney Plus subscription. Then they're gonna start making the Rey show.
No,
because that's how it always goes.
No, they're gonna do it while she's still hot. No,
they're gonna wait until she's old and decrepit, like every other franchise ever.
No, I only like that when they do it for men. I want to see what happens to Rey now.
Oh no! You feel bad about Carrie Fisher not coming back in as a MILF or something?
Yeah, I didn't like her that much, so whatever.
Oh, Carrie Fisher's great.
Is she?
Her comedy specials are like actually really good. She like talks a lot about her fucking like horrible drug addictions, and also how bizarre George Lucas is. Like wow. George Lucas told her once that there are no bras, or like there's no underwear in space, and that's why she couldn't wear underwear on the set of fucking A New Hope. So she had to like put tape on her breasts or something. There's a whole thing there.
Well, damn, that's almost as cool as the Harry Potter stuff where they just vanish their poop.
Yeah.
That's some really well thought out universe. Yeah. We don't need underwear. We just got floppy dicks and tits going everywhere,
Is it George Lucas's directorial intent that people in Star Wars don't have underwear, or is it like we want to make sure that the kids watching, or like the teenagers watching this movie, don't fucking leave the theater because we're sure it's going to be crap, because it, like, when they were filming that first movie, it seemed like it was going to be crap. So, yeah, kind of got saved with the effects and stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
and like just weird. Better editing choices later on too.
It's weird how they managed to change all that afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Like how the fucking like threat in the whole final battle is like fucking that they're gonna destroy the rebel base and wipe out everyone, destroy the whole universe. Like the original movie when they filmed it, they didn't have that. That's all done in like voiceover. So originally, like if they had just fucked up and not destroyed the Death Star, they could have just tried again and again and again for probably like days on end.
Wow. Yeah.
There's no urgency to it.
I mean, they would have died probably, so that would have been a problem.
I mean, yeah, they could just go find a couple more X-wings, just get someone else. Luke fucked up. Who cares?
yeah. Just get
Get
another
Han in one, you know.
another youngling who can use the Force. Yeah, that's pretty common, right?
I mean, as we found out, apparently it sure is.
Not that
There's
common.
There were a lot of fucking on the one ship in one episode of this show. There were like a bunch of kids who were doing the thing, who were like Jedi kids.
Yeah, but they got like weak powers. They probably can like read minds or something stupid. You know.
Well, you can learn any power if you're a Jedi. I don't know.
No, there's definitely like a lot of really shitty Jedi. That's why they lost to the Sith after all.
When Anakin was a kid, he blew up like a Death Star-sized donut in the sky. You know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he's like,
and he spun. That was a cool trick.
Yeah, it was, but he's like he's like space Jesus and Satan at the same time. So yeah,
that's true. Yeah, the Bible would have been a lot more interesting if Jesus turned bad halfway through.
Yeah, I mean, sure,
could have been a.
I mean, I guess he does turn bad because he becomes God or something. I don't know.
I guess.
Hell yeah.
He is God, but he's also God's son. They haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
They gotta give that one a few more passes, just like a New Hope.
Yeah.
To make sure that the story's all ironed out.
They gotta clarify it in the sequel. Time.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna do a fucking reboot once Jesus is like 70, man. It's gonna suck.
Well, he's probably like 2070 now.
Oh yeah. You know, but he's gonna come back and he's gonna look like the second coming. He's gonna look frail and old because everyone likes their nostalgic returns.
Yeah, dude, I freaking love grizzled old people that were previously young. You know, I feel like it just gets so much better when that happens. You know.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to watch movies about like people in the prime of their life. They want to watch 70-year-olds run around doing the same thing they did 30 years earlier.
Oh fuck
forever.
That! Like young people aren't in the prime of their life.
Yeah,
they just got like all that running around energy still, but they got no experience. They're pretty weak.
That's why there's character development in these in the movies and stuff. That's what people care about in Star Wars and in like Indiana Jones and all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Indiana.
I mean, for Indiana Jones cool. Less though.
Yeah.
But do you really want to see 70-year-old Indiana Jones though again?
Yes. I do.
Why?
He's
so old. He's gonna break his hip or something. It's not gonna be good. He broke his hip on the Force Awakens set. Like a fake door fell on him or something. I remember that was a news story. Yeah.
Wait, that's on, not like, real, is it?
Thing. No, that's like on the Millennium Falcon like set, like one of the door because they operate those doors by just having like people like pull him up with a rope or whatever, and someone like dropped it on him or something. And he broke his.
Wow, that's crazy. No, I'm sure they're like when he got stabbed, they actually threw him off for real. That's how he broke it.
No, that's not a thing that happened in the movie. That's just an accident on set. That just happened, and then there was news about it for a minute in 2014 or whatever.
Wow. Wait, 14? Who are you talking about?
2014, when The Force Awakens was like being filmed and stuff.
Oh, time moves so slowly. Wait, no, that's it? Yeah, no, I guess. I can't believe that was so long ago.
The movie came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're old too now. I feel old and I'm fucking 19.
Yeah, I still want to be a little older. I want to be 40, then I'll be in the prime of my life. You know?
Yeah. Gotta get up there like Mark Hamill or something.
Yeah, you're giving me dysphoria by putting all these young pictures of me in the stuff, you know?
Oh. Yeah, I guess that must be like a fucking 20 or 10-year-old picture of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I actually just yesterday threw away that shirt, you know? Because I still had it in my in my cupboard, but it was just torn. It's like the Chris Chan shirt, you know?
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is a good shirt. This is a little Isaac shirt. Is that official merchandise or is that like some knockoff? Because I know there's a lot of that.
Well, it's something that Edmund sent me at some point. I don't know if it was ever official to be bought though.
I know he likes picking up like bootleg merch though, so it still might be.
He just sends it to me.
Yeah, maybe. That's all you've been getting. The good stuff's there for all the Kickstarter backers.
Well, I did get all of that stuff too.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that for the Force Souls thing. I'm gonna do an unboxing video like a true YouTuber.
Wow. Yeah, you're really taking your channel into a direction where, where your viewers are gonna love it, you know?
Yeah,
You're
my
gonna
first unboxing video got like 20 views or something. It was great.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
should
big
probably
one.
not do that again.
Yeah, yeah. Man,
Uh,
I gotta work on some videos and get these things done that
yeah.
people will watch.
Well, I got work to do as well, so
Yeah,
we'll just declare that Obi-Wan is in fact very lame.
yeah.
He had
I'd
great
say it's lame,
he
definitely.
had great potential, but the story they were telling was, I yeah, I guess it could have worked, but it didn't. So too bad.
I think the thing that pushes it over the edge from game to lame in this binary system that we have is just the fact that the effects are so fucking bad for this like multi-million-dollar TV show,
Oh,
and I
really?
don't understand why.
I didn't notice. Oh well.
There's you know that planet where they're on like that ocean planet and they're on the thing and it's supposed to be like a big imperial hotspot. There's like 5 guys in that whole building. It's really weird.
No, I felt like that building was really cool. How could you?
I mean, it looks cool. Well, like it's also just a triangle, which is really easy to model in like their effects program too. You know?
Ah, how convenient.
Yeah.
I don't know. It probably would have been quite. I'm sure they would have had like 10 models that they could have picked, but they just picked that one because it looked good. I don't know.
I'm not entirely convinced that it's not just the same model as the like Darth Vader's castle or something, and they just put it under the water. Maybe shave the top off a bit.
They just flipped it upside down.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
What do you think of fucking Darth Vader's voice in this, by the way? Like, how James Earl Jones is like aged.
No, I feel like it was fine. Like
It was fine.
you were
It's like
complaining about Hayden being not as good as the original.
Oh yeah, Hayden is fucking. He is not good. Like, why the fuck do you get Hayden Christensen to do this instead of like the best stunt worker in the history of TV or something? You know, like he doesn't have to be in the suit in every fucking shot. No one cares about that.
Yeah, he's not even tall enough.
He is in the suit when they were filming that. Like for all of the scenes where it's just Darth Vader in the suit, that's him.
Not all of them. No, he's not tall enough. They had to pick someone else.
I noticed he's not tall enough. There are scenes where you can tell that they've like put him on like a box or something. It's really weird, like just below frame. I'm pretty sure that that he is in there. I don't know.
Wow. If only they could have made him taller in some way. Wow.
Yeah. Or just hired someone who is, like they did fucking 40 years ago. They hired David Prowse, like a big bodybuilder guy.
Oh yeah,
who was like terrible at acting. But like he's good at the physical part, at least.
Yeah, they had 2 different people play him. Yeah, I guess they should have done that. Oh well.
I mean, James Earl Jones did like the voice, and yeah. But like you can find clips of David Prowse, like this bizarre Scottish guy speaking, like all muffled through the helmet, saying these stupid lines from that first movie, and they sound horrible. So it really makes sense as to why they swapped him out for James Earl Jones. Yeah.
Wait, was he in the original movie?
Yeah, James Earl Jones. He's been voicing Darth Vader since the start. Yeah, that's like his most famous role.
I meant the Scottish guy. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was in the. He was just in the original trilogy.
Yeah, but not his voice wasn't in it though, right?
Well, no, because they filmed it with him talking though on set, and then like dubbed it over later, and like didn't tell him until the movie came out, so he was kind of pissed. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll have to send you a clip of that. It's really good. Like his fucking voice acting.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like they did it. I feel like this Vader was about as good as the original one. I'll hear no difference.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like the voice,
yeah,
it's a little bit weaker. I feel just a little bit, but yeah, I'm sure they used like AI enhancement for it too in this. So like it couldn't have just been the regular thing because they've got to get like that same like young Mark Hamill style AI thing so that they can bring Vader back forever until the end of time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have more Vader, you know?
You remember when they used to, like, recast characters in, like, these long-running franchises? Like, how many people have played James Bond?
Yeah, that's bad. Thanks for mentioning that. That's awful. Fuck
No,
James
that's
Bond.
cool.
That's trash. Jeez, you
But
could have just made a
I
different
don't give a shit
character.
about the movies. I mean, I guess. But like, they're not gonna do that with Star Wars either. If they recast, at least we get like a different interpretation of them once in a while, you know, not just the same thing for so long.
No, it's great. Like, the parts that are the same are great. You're wrong.
No, it's every time Darth Vader shows back up, he's more lame. He's more lame. He's more sad.
How could
He's more
you?
depressing.
I mean, he was supposed to be depressing in this one because he's not all the way there yet. But yeah,
He had a perfect character arc in those in the 3 movies, or in the 2 where he really matters. Actually, even even just in those 2, it's perfect, and they've ruined it. They've soiled it.
The prequels made him 10 times better. I didn't give a shit about him until I knew that he was that little boy from Tatooine.
That's what we need. That's what we fucking need.
I want a nice story where a little boy can grow up to be Space Hitler. Is that so much to ask for, okay?
I mean, I know that's like your fantasy. Like I know that's just like the Austrian dream or whatever. But like, good God.
Wow. Getting a lot of that today, huh?
I mean, it's bound to come up with Star Wars because, you know, Hitler and Star Wars are fucking inseparable.
You're always gonna say it's because I'm Austrian, for fuck's sake. I just enjoy it. I enjoy the
country's known for on the world stage.
I just enjoy a good Hitler, okay? Jesus.
I mean, where I'm from, our greatest cultural export is fucking maple syrup and like mooses. So, you know.
Yeah, you should export a Hitler. That'll be good.
Oh God. I mean,
I guess it wouldn't
people don't
work.
like Trudeau. I don't know.
I guess it wouldn't work because you'd have to be he'd have to be born in America. He couldn't just go to. That would be great though if you got like a Canadian Hitler and then he annexes Canada to America and then he nukes Russia. That'd be fun.
It would be, I guess.
It'd
be an interesting twist.
It'd be good to nuke Russia anyways. It needs to happen.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this slightly shorter episode of Game Dream.
We're probably gonna end up being around an hour or hour and a half most of the time, I assume. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Doom Eternal one will be long.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
So give us an update. How was your tooth thing?
Yeah, I got I got all 4 wisdom teeth taken out at the same time on the same day, on Tuesday, and it's now Sunday.
More like Tuesday,
Monday.
am I right?
Yeah. God, dude. Tooth day. Yeah.
I'm a comedy mastermind.
Eating fucking yogurt, like 2 spoonfuls of yogurt a day, was not fun for the last week. But now I'm at the point where I can eat 1 piece of pizza every half hour or so at that rate. That sort of speed, you know? That's pretty good.
You'll finally grow into the American lard that you deserve to be by having a pizza every
already
half
there.
An hour. Oh, you are?
Fortunately, yeah. I gotta get on that.
You gotta get on being fatter.
No, I gotta get on like not being fatter. I'm like Rich Evans, but without the personality. Rich Evans probably looking better than me nowadays, honestly.
No way. Wait.
Well, no, he's like lost a bunch of weight in the newer videos at least. So yeah.
All he does is complain about Star Wars. I hate it. Can't they just leave a good thing be?
Yeah. Or at least do something cool with it, like our next episode, Doom Eternal. You're gonna bring back a franchise. That's how you do it.
I mean, it's almost an improvement if they just figured out that you'd actually need ammo. Then it would have been perfect.
That's the whole point. You use the chainsaw.
I'm gonna use the cheat that is in the game that gives me infinite ammo, and then I'm gonna enjoy the game 10 times more. It's in the game. I can do it.
I swear to God. I swear to fucking God.
I'm going back to play that level where you find that cheat, you know? You can't stop me.
Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have told you about that, how you can go back to the older levels. Because for some reason you assume that you just can't do that in AAA games.
I mean, it doesn't make sense that you can go back and then maintain your power in it, but okay.
Have you played a game in the last 20 years? I mean, like, outside of roguelikes, I guess. Like,
No, like, in most shooters, you can't go back to the previous checkpoint with all the future weapons.
In most shooters, there's nothing worthwhile to pick up, because most shooters are fucking Call of Duty or Halo or something, though.
Yeah, if only
Like,
we
you
had,
can
like,
go back to
stupid
previous
cheats.
levels in, like, Super Mario Bros., you know? Or in fucking Mario 64, like, anything where you actually have something to collect, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I hate that part about Doom. I hate collecting, so...
What?
So I definitely wouldn't go back normally, but now I will to get that infinite ammo, baby. I'll finally enjoy Doom the way I like it.
Oh.
You know?
The point is that you don't play it the way you want to. You play it the way the devs wanted to, and you learn how fucking good it is. Okay?
No way, man. I'd have to press like 10 buttons a second to switch all the weapons. That'll never happen.
I have them rebound, so like the super shotgun is on like tab, and Q is for like a different gun, and Z and X are for guns. Like I've got them all rebound to different spots.
It's awful. I hate everything about this.
We'll talk about that one next time, I guess.
All right.
I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Why is Florian Himsel in the thumbnail? I wonder.
Yeah, who's that guy? Come on.
Yeah. What's he doing in there?
Yeah. How does?
I'm just putting him in there for the clicks, you know.
Yeah, I always draw big clicks, you know. That's what happens.
Oh.
Why are you green?
What?
Why are you green in the thumbnails? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's because I don't. The background is purple, but I had to make it like the background invisible because then it would fit into the thumbnail. So, and I fucked up. I didn't even bother. Like there's still like a weird cloud around my guy.
Yeah, aren't you the purple corporal? Come on, why aren't you
purple colonel? I don't know. I've got to like figure out a better fucking avatar, honestly. Yeah.
I mean, just make him purple and it'll be fine. Jesus.
I mean, my other picture is purple that I use in half of the thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, that's probably why we don't get any clicks, because they just assume you're some kind of green imposter, you know?
Yeah, some kind of fucking fraud.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see you all later for more Game or Lame.
This has been the second episode. Like and subscribe and hit the comment button and follow me on Twitter and join my Discord and go check out Florian's channel at Himsel Games in the description below and subscribe and like to all his videos.
Yeah, man.
Do the YouTube things. Yeah.
Subscribe all my videos, please.
Yeah. And thank you very much for watching. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.